Welcome to the delectable world of chocolate. From ancient rituals to modern delights, join me on a journey from bean to bar and beyond. The chocolate backstory begins as early as 1900 BC with the Mayans and Aztecs who revered the cocoa bean and used it as both currency and food. Initially, they consumed chocolate as a bitter beverage known as chocolatl, which translates to bitter water, and doing so was a symbol of luxury and status. I guess because they were essentially drinking money. This drink was mostly fermented cacao beans ground into a paste, and various ingredients would be added, such as chilies, maize, or spices such as vanilla. The Spanish explorers brought this drink back to Europe in the 16th century, where they added sugar and milk and heated it, transforming it into something closer to the sweetened delicacy we enjoy today. Then the Industrial Revolution in the 18th century brought machines, mass production, and the birth of modern chocolate as we know it. Chocolate comes in many delightful forms, each with its unique character and culinary role. White chocolate, which contains no cocoa solids, is made from cocoa butter, sugar, and milk. Milk chocolate, creamy and sweet, is a worldwide favorite with a lower cocoa content of around 10 to 20% and the addition of milk, making it a smooth and comforting choice. Ruby chocolate, the newest variety, surprises with its natural pink hue and unique berry-like taste. It's made from specially processed cocoa beans and offers a fruity, tangy flavor. Semi-sweet chocolate, typically containing around 35 to 65% cocoa solids, is the classic choice for chocolate chips and desserts. Bittersweet chocolate, with a cocoa content of 65 to 80%, strikes a balance between the deep flavor of dark chocolate and a touch of sweetness, making it a favorite for baking and cooking. Dark chocolate, known for its high cocoa content, ranging typically from 70 to 85%, offers a deep, intense flavor, perfect for those who savor a less sweet, more cocoa-forward experience. Super dark chocolate, at 85 to 100% cacao, contains a very high percentage of cacao solids and cacao butter with minimal added sugar. Each type of chocolate, from the rich bitterness of dark to the sweet creaminess of milk and the unique profiles of ruby, bittersweet, and semi-sweet, brings its own distinct flavor and texture to the culinary world. We'll be tasting all these types of chocolate in an upcoming video. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss it. So, how is chocolate made? Simply put, it starts with the harvesting of ripe cocoa pods, where the beans are removed and fermented, a key step that develops its rich flavors. After drying under the sun, beans are roasted, unlocking deep aromatic profiles. The roasted beans are then cracked and their shells are removed, revealing the precious cocoa nibs. These nibs are ground into chocolate liquor, a basis for both cocoa butter and cocoa powder. The pressing process separates the rich, creamy cocoa butter from the flavorful cocoa powder. Finally, tempering gives chocolate its smooth texture and glossy finish. Cocoa and cacao both originate from the cacao bean and are sometimes used interchangeably, but are processed differently. Cacao refers to the raw, unprocessed beans harvested from the cacao tree's pods. Products labeled as cacao, like cacao nibs, cacao powder, or cacao butter, are minimally processed, retaining more of the bean's natural nutrients and antioxidants. Cocoa, on the other hand, typically refers to cacao beans that have been roasted and processed further. Cocoa powder, for instance, is made by fermenting, drying, roasting, and then grinding the beans into a fine powder. The process often makes cocoa less bitter and more mellow than cacao, but it also reduces the nutritional content slightly. In summary, cacao is raw and less processed, retaining more nutrients and antioxidants, while cocoa is processed and has a milder taste. About 70% of the world's chocolate is grown in West Africa. These regions provide the ideal climate and conditions necessary for cultivating cacao. However, the chocolate industry in these areas is not without its challenges, often grappling with issues related to labor rights, including child labor, and fair compensation for farmers. This is why fair trade is important. Fair trade is a commitment to creating a more equitable and sustainable system. By choosing fair trade chocolate, consumers play a part in ensuring that cacao farmers receive fair wages, work in safe conditions, and use sustainable farming practices. It's a way to enjoy chocolate responsibly, knowing that your choice helps to promote better livelihoods for farmers and their communities and contributes to the fight against exploitative practices in the industry. There's also a growing appreciation for single-origin chocolate. This type of chocolate is made from cacao beans sourced from a specific region or even a single farm. The soil, climate, and variety of cacao all intertwine to create a distinct taste, offering chocolate lovers a pure and immersive tasting experience. As we've seen, chocolate is more than just a sweet treat. It's a journey through history, a variety of flavors and textures, and a cornerstone of culinary artistry. Whether you're a connoisseur or a casual enthusiast, the world of chocolate has something for everyone to explore and enjoy. Stay tuned for more chocolate videos. See you next time.